time we open space. We do not wait. We do not bite our tongues. We do not fear criticism. The only way to grow is to forge yourselves with fire. I do not hide. If you have real concerns about our floor, if you have real concerns about coins, tokenomics, if you have real concerns about the safety of Kuga Bash, the interoperability, the package size of the download, ask. And we are here to help you and help you teach your friends and your fellow gamers why Kuga is a safe place to have fun and why you need to own a Kuga. What is it in it? What reward is it in it for Kuga holders? There's already a comment saying, do I get rewarded for being in this space? Yeah, you get rewarded with information and alpha that can lead you to a good community that knows how to build a business that is sustainable whether or not ETH goes down or ETH goes up. So Gpop, where do you want to get started today?
Yeah, I mean, like I would like to talk more about building ecosystem before we introducing our plan. Like, we willing to learn from Joshua here as well. We really willing to learn about how Jet building a regenerate community. But unfortunately, like Jet is not coming because he's a dev. He told that the space will be like 1 hour earlier, but that's okay.
Oh
We
yeah,
can.
and Gpop, let me just interject really quick. Daylight savings time aside, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
rest in peace to David Taylor. We found out today that the founder of Meta Rebels, the owner of many NFT collections and communities, just passed away this morning. It is important to take a moment and realize that while we build in this little corner of a new era of ownership and technology in gaming, we are real people. We have families, we have friends, we have dreams, we have responsibilities, and today we lost a soldier, a Kuga whale. David Taylor is a Kuga whale. Rest in peace, David. That gives perspective, all right? To rise above all that divides us and remember we're just doing our best. And when we fail, let's learn and let's move forward together. So, David Taylor, just wanted to take a moment and tell you thank you. Your voice lives on in recorded spaces with Kuga. And thanks to our leaders like Samir and Ryan and Jack, we were able to meet great people like you, David, and your community. And you will remind us how to build gracefully and fiercely. So, GPOP, I know that a lot of people are in the Luca space right now. The Luca Net space is happening, so don't worry. If we don't have founders and people coming to join our space, they will play the replay.
Yeah, I'm never worrying because we have Joshua here. Like, he chooses us rather than be in Lucas space space. So yeah, Joshua, maybe like let's talk more about building ecosystem and building products, because I see like a lot of things
They're
that you
talking about
guys
Cougar
bring into
Bash,
Kuya ecosystem.
and we're playing Cougar
Like,
Bash.
when we like talk about bringing gaming NFTs and IP into mainstream, and of course the community that will be supporting us, like what does that actually mean? Like, is it about the mass adoption? Like, we looking for people, like more people to joining us, to join our community, to play our games, to own our NFTs, to share our IP? Is it something with business sustainability, or it's just like cultural relevance? What is your, like, what you think about that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, Thank you, Gil. And rest in peace for the friend in the Cougar family. And yeah, okay, regarding with the question, sometimes in the Web3, um, the one thing that I love about Cougar is making things fun, and the spirit that we have see in the community is like um, the core of what gaming actually is. Because in the Web3, most of the gaming projects that we have seen are other projects. they're all focusing on the technology. You know, there's one story that actually make a big changing in Sequoia in about almost 2 years ago. So in the past 2 years ago, there is a one girl and a college student. She's actually a community leader for many of the Web2 games from Japan and other places. And I had a chance to meet her and have a discussion. And I just threw the deck and the website of Sequoia during that time 2 years ago. And then I asked her, she's a non-Web3. She loves playing games of normal games. And then I just throw it to her and then I asked her, what do you think about this? About everything that we built in Sequoia. During that time, I see Sequoia as something that already, mature enough and good. But when she um, talk and give a response, the first thing that she said actually is, "Oh, so the thing that you try to sell is something that's techy, is it?"
Damn.
And it turned me down because like there is something wrong. When we sell games and then people say it's something techy, there's something wrong about it. You know. So simply said, long short story. After 2 years, and after that, everything changes because then she gave good inputs about like the game should focus on the story, the game should focus on the fun, and that's actually how Sequoia become like a gaming entertainment. And when you see like the pin message that I put in this in here, it's about like how we bring like 8 IP collaboration in Indonesia Game Festival. Not just announcement, but we bring the product into drinks, into the food, collaborating with anime. So the brands is making characters with us. And the other one you can see there's a racing. In the racing, we also bring like a Gran Turismo. So it's more into the entertainment side because in the racing industry, there are the people that actually also gamers, but they spend. So all of the things, why actually we talk about this gaming entertainment? Because that's also what Kuga path is actually going also, I see. And I believe Web3 adoption can only happen by two things, no other than this. The first one is regulation. So if there is a regulation about like we can use the crypto, or there's a regulation that you need to use fiat, those kind of things, that will bring something to people will go into decentralization or people will not go into that. And then the second thing is entertainment. So it's only between those two things, whether it's like the regulation or entertainment. So we can choose both. There is no the third one. If the third one we call education, you can see how many years people trying to educate people about the Web3 and no one is coming to the Web3 because people don't care about it. People don't care about, um, how cool is decentralization, but people will be happy to see how cool the Kuga community is, for example. How cool everyone is using the same PFP and love about everything that you guys built. So I think that's like the something that we learned for the past 3 years, that it's all about we don't need to separate the Web3 and the Web2. It's about building like a startup with the community base that can only happen through Web3. So that's the cool thing actually about the Web3. And yeah, fast forward the potential that we can see when we do this kind of things into the gaming entertainment. Um, we can see that right now many brands is also going into joining because the masses that we bring to the brands is that um, you cannot focus only on your logo because the new things is coming, which is not the Web3 but characters. So the thing that we sell to the brand is how they can market their brand better, not how they can use the Web3 technology. The characters, how the brand can use the character to empower their brands to be more youthful into the younger audience, for example. And then that's how the brand is coming into Sequoia. Banking is coming next, and yeah, a lot of things. We are going to the one of the biggest clothing in Indonesia. Going to be into 110 stores there, and definitely we are looking to having a collaboration with Kuga for the IP. We are happy to have that, definitely.
Let's
And
go. Hey.
yeah, I think yeah, that's some of thing that I can share, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like that's a really resonate with me personally that I have a great mind on building Kuga because like Kuga is starting from an NFT collections back then, and I'm really just I'm a no one when we start our project, but then I just
Man, my
like
allergies is acting crazy right
like
now, yo.
trying to to release an NFT project, and then that's it. But then we see that there is a much potential that we can have by not just only being
Man, we couldn't even pause it.
an NFT project. Like we're trying we're trying to people to use our PFP and then to buy to pump the market, something like that. No, it's beyond that like we then like realize that there's something potential that might be beyond than just become an NFT project. So that's why like we pretty much grow, we pretty much learn everything that we like we have in this space. We learn from our community because we know like that's the best thing that we can get from Web3. Like I'm just like before I'm starting Kuga, I'm just an employee. I'm just like technical artist of one of the game studio in Indonesia. I'm building a game, like I'm working on a gaming industry like 10 years in Indonesia, and then I'm trying Web3. I'm selling NFTs and Ethereum, and then I'm starting to see that well, this Web3 thing is it's so much fun. And then I learned to connect with people, and then a lot of the communities come like in the real life. They are like project founders, businessman, and then real life business owner, and then
Damn.
artists, the real one. So we learn a
Gosh.
lot from them. Even though like we have Gero here, he's someone like working on Hollywood. I met a really great people every day, and I learn a lot of how we can communicate, how we can having fun with our community. And that's how like then we save Kuga into something else. And now like we have a chance, we have the resource, we have the opportunity to bring Kuga into something greater. Like we want to build the whole ecosystem. We started with our NFT collections, we have the community, and then last year's we introducing two of our games using our IP. That's a proof that our IP is potential. And the game, we have a really good tractions from everyone that playing our game. We
Damn.
showcase our game in
Yeah.
6 different countries last year, and now we have a chance to work with one of the big chains on this space owned by a very big persons,
Hey,
a great
cheating
builder,
this motherfucker.
Lucanats, Abstract,
Had to leave
and
this one.
we have Kugaba as one of our ecosystem component to be, about to launch this month maybe. Let's see. But yeah, there's a lot of things happening behind the scene, but we already, have the beta running. You guys can
Yeah, it's about.
access that on our Kuga.io. You can download the beta and play, but then there'll be like in a full release, there'll be more. And also we have Cougar Rumble Arena as a closed beta live before. We showcase it on with you, Josh, like in a few event in Indonesia, right? I'm so happy that I can meet you and be partner of Sequoia because you guys are really helpful for Kuga. And then now we just releasing like today we just released the grand map, the grand design of Google ecosystem, which is like not only a game, not only a community token, not only it's more than that. We are ecosystem, we are IP. We have a lot of product integrated in our platform, and we want that every participant in our platform, to be incentivized as part of the Web3. So that's the value that we can extract from Web3, being Web3 native company, that every participation will be rewarded, will be incentivized. That's the cultures. And then also, what the most important thing is how we can make this kind of like ecosystem sustainable. And I'm really inspired by your speech, Joshua, about building a project, building an IT, as building a brand, as also is defined it by building a real business to make it sustain. So we have to, have a really good business model to make our game sustain. So that's what we think we can have on Cougar ecosystem. That's come from every product that we have. We will, introduce a business model in every our product. Like in the games, we will involve like not only Web3 gamers to be, to play our game. We will also involve like the general audience, because they love to spend, they love to consume, and that's what we need to run the business. We need to make sure that our we can have a revenue stream from that. But we also going to reward the participator from our Web3, because in the Web3, they really help like our holders will happy to share everything that we have, and will happy to participate in every campaign that we have, and support them and building our project together, because driven by the incentivized mechanism that we're going to introduce in our ecosystem. And also they love on owning our NFTs, like our fighter's cat as their profile pictures. So yeah, I mean, like, let's that's a really good things that we trying to build Joshua together. And I think that that's this time, like this year we seen, even though like the market isn't not that good for now. But to be honest, like I will not really care about that, as long as I can build the best game that I can build and have people having fun to play that. I'm really happy for that. But yeah, I mean, like, it's for business. Is there something matter? Then I need to, we need to make, to find a solution on that. So maybe like moving to the next question. So I see you raising your hand, Gero. You want to add something?
Yeah, go for it, GPA. So we talked about beyond Web3 gaming, what defines a true digital ecosystem, and how gaming, NFTs, and community interact in a connected ecosystem. And now, GPA, did you want to get onto the importance of ownership, participation, and engagement, or onto building a sustainable economy?
I mean, like, let's move to the next topic. I mean, like, let's the topic flow. Like,
Okay,
let's be organic discussions. I don't
cool,
think, like, I'm not really into the TOR.
cool. I agree. I agree. Now, we just talked about some of those points from the second, the power of IP and digital assets. So, did you want to get into more so monetization models for the players?
Yeah. Let's talk about that. So that's what we say before. I say before, the monetization is really important to make a sustainability on our ecosystem, because it's different. Like there's a different narrative nowadays, and we see like a lot of gaming, we call it gaming project falling, because they not really building a sustainability on their projects. Like they only building hype on the beginning and make people playing their game to extract extract maximum extraction from them, to get their
Yo.
token airdrop by playing the game. And then after that, without any sustainable revenue mechanism, they just die, and they just given all the money into the players and out of the liquidity and done. And then, yep. So something like that is important to, to discuss about what we should do, or what the evolution that we need to have to building a sustainable ecosystem.
And we also have incentives we also have the role of governance, incentives, and participation. Now, our community, our Kuga community, does have a monetization model and does have incentives for those who participate, for those who hold, for those who play. Now, GPA, is there any calls to action? Is there any details you want to give on what's in it for holders? What's in it for players in the near future? Or do you want to keep moving the conversation?
I mean, like, let's stick on the conversations. We will have live questions, Q&A session after this, but maybe like let's discuss more about the sustainable economy on our ecosystem first. Like, we can have the, like the, I would say like the opinion from Joshua. I've been following him, and I listen to him. Like, he's talking. He always talking about how he can find a good business for Web3, Web3 business, and how we can make sure that our ecosystem, our token ecosystem, our community will keep participating on every our plan and every product that we have, and then how we can maintain the the community, the business sustainability, because like building Web3 project, it seemed like a building a real business, like always Joshua say to me. So maybe let's hear from his opinion about how he built and make sure that Sequoia ecosystem will sustain, and maybe that we can learn from that from you, Josh. So, Josh, you want to take the questions?
Okay. Um. So the last of the Amy that I just invited to is discussing about the future of the GameFi and about the future of the Web3, right? So
Mhm.
I left the question from Gero, definitely is like, something regarding how about the governance, the incentive, the ownership and everything. Those are the language that we Web3 people love. Those are the language that um, we expect, AI agents, all the cool stuff. But imagine that when we're talking about, to the gamers out there, we definitely, or not just the gamers, because in Indonesia, for example, we in our country we have like about $2 billion revenue for gaming, and actually only 10% of the gamers out of 160 million gamers player in Indonesia that actually spend. So less than 10%, those are the people that spend. The rest is only playing for fun, right? So we need to see on the people that spend, because those are the people that able to make sustainable revenue. Because if we only focusing on, in the Web3, for example, on what's ideal for us, we want to keep selling the thing that, that people don't want, um, even though it's matter, it's just the same like when we want to catch a girl, giving her a flower, while actually what she wants is actually attention, for example. So if we want to have, the sustainable model for the business in the Web3, we need to be able to talk in the language that able to be understand by the market that we want to approach, right? I think in Kuga sense, you guys have a very good IP. You guys have a game ready. You guys have everything that actually a game studio would love to, a community and a good games and good IP. So the question is how to make Kuga into one thing. What's that one thing? So this is regarding with the last AMA that I attend, which is the question would be, they're asking me about, hey Josh, what will be the next narrative that will happen? You know, after everything that right now, because it's like very blurry, we don't know where to go, those kind of thing. And I just say that the next narrative will be the one thing, which is the golden projects. So the golden projects will be something that will be sustained by the next narrative and so on. What is the golden projects? It's the project that have all the checklist, definitely like community, Web3 technology, concept, team, those kind of thing. But other than that, is the project that able to bring adoption. The easiest thing to understand adoption is we need the people that actually play the game, right? So if it's the Kuga context, we need the people to that actually love the merchandise that Kuga will bring, those kind of stuff. Because when you have the market, like Google said, the C level, you can get everything when you get the market that love your project, the product. So that's actually the way that we actually think for Sequoia. We make sure that everything that we do, we are able to gather more and more attention. So we don't release our game until now for the past 3 years because we need to make sure that when we release the game, we really have a very big people that love the IP. Because if they don't love the IP, what's the purpose of launching the game? Yep, maybe that's a bit Gilang.
Yeah, that's a good takes, Joshua. That always like what as I expected from you. So yeah, we have also Samir here, our official Kugaverse streamer that regularly playing games and stream on Abstract. Samir, I mean like maybe like I would like to give you some time to to to
GM.
tell people to hear that what
Hearing,
is your
listening to more about
experience
Kuga.
on B Kuga and playing our games and do the stream on abstract maybe like a bit opinion about the abstract stream so far for you and how it's important like what kind of things that we can maximize on the abstract stream for our Kugaverse ecosystem and especially our upcoming game on Kuga based on abstract. So Samir, maybe like this is your time now, this is your stage now, speak,
Yo,
talk.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Bro, Twitter isn't here
perfect,
is
go ahead.
rugging actually. I cannot see anything. I cannot refresh my feed. I cannot share this space to the chats. I don't know. But speaking of abstract, since abstract has launched, it literally brought up a new energy in this space, right? Everyone is want to talk about abstract, like what is happening. And since we launched the game on the abstract, I mean, it's still beta version. So we have the final version coming out, but that has been amazing. You're playing the game and you can, like people can tip you and watch you. And the tipping transaction, it's so smooth. It's literally so smooth. I've been having fun, Jeepa, playing Kuga games, and I mean we didn't know that Kuga Bash would be the multiplayer game, because when we saw that in the first time, right, it was the single player game, and we didn't know about that since the abstract launched, and then now the Kuga Bash will be the multiplayer game on the abstract, and I'm like, bro, that will be amazing, and then I have been playing it. I beat all the bosses in the Cougar Bash and I've been having fun. I played the Cougar Rumble Arena, getting tips from people. I've been enjoying, man. I've been having fun. So I want to say
Samir,
thank you.
when you say
Yeah,
getting tips, bro, what are you getting? Are you getting crypto? Are you getting NFTs? What are you getting?
bro, I'm getting everything. I'm getting everything. But most of the time, people love to tip me pengus, So yeah, I've been getting pengus, the Ethereum, the USDC. Yeah, I've been getting everything. And I
Have you
have gotten
tipped? Have you
an
tipped
NFT
people?
from you as well, which was the abstract frog, I guess.
Hell yeah, bro. The abstract Pepe. Have you tipped
Oh,
people on
abstract Pepe.
abstract?
Yeah. Pepe, 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 blah, 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 yeah.
Have you yourself, Samir, tipped people on abstract? Like, if you've never logged on to abstract, if you've never created an AGW, what does that look like? You log on to a stream like a YouTube, like a Twitch, like just give us a quick sentence about why and how you make money playing Kuga Bash on abstract.
Bro, it's simple. It's really simple. You play the game, you enjoy it, and you make people watch you. They enjoy it and they tip you, and you earn XPs on the abstract. You get the multiplier, right? If you play the Cougar Bash on the abstract chain, and maybe in the future, I'm not sure, but definitely you'll make money from getting tips. But in the future, if you have good XPs, you might get the I don't know, but something from the abstract. So that's
Yes,
how you do it.
yes, you will get
Because
abstract.
this is not the financial advice.
Right? We are partners. We are all elite chat or what is it? There's elite chat, graduated chat, giga chat,
Yeah, I'm
Giga.
the elite graduated
right?
chud, but I'm
So
on my way to become a giga chud. Vasu, do it, man.
so as Kuga holders, we received $1,000 USD of Pingu when Pingu dropped in December from Abstract and Pudgy ecosystem. And moving forward, Abstract is having us participate, play, earn XP, and we will get an abstract drop of some sorts. And valuation is multiplied by your XP, by your roles in the Discord and in abstract. So Kuga Bash has that, right? Reward for those players. When we talk about monetization for creators, developers, and players, abstract built that for Kuga, as well as Kuga is building that for our holders and players. But right now, Abstract is leading the way for incentives and participation. We have very strong partners that encourage. Right now, as of yesterday, Luca announced bounties. Abstract's devs, Saigar and Mason, announced that you can clip streams on Abstract and create content from there. So you don't even have to be a player. If you don't have the ability to play Kuga Bash, you can watch Samir play Kuga Bash, clip Samir play Kuga Bash just by watching him on Abstract, make a tweet, tag Luca, tag Abstract, tag Kuga, and then you get a bounty of XP from Abstract. There is so many ways to play. You can just be an audience, a spectator, and you can win. And Kuga is the little cat that claws. So we have a unique game, a unique IP, a unique a world that no one is paying attention to. No one knows. And if you create these clips, this content, if you stream our video games, you will draw attention to yourself as a video game creator, and you will not only earn XP and Kuga assets that GPA will talk about, but you will also be able to earn Pingu and ETH from these bounties that Abstract is incentivizing their audience to create. So there's a lot of ways to win, and Kuga is here to bring you more than one way to win.
Yeah, that's the value that we want to bring. Like we want everybody join Googleverse ecosystem. Whether you building on Abstract, whether you building on Ethereum, whether you're building on Immutable. Yeah, Sequoia is built on Immutable, and then whether you build on Sakura, whether you build on Base. So yeah, that's the whole thing about Googleverse ecosystem. Is the ecosystem like a very inclusive for people that would love to join by by loving our IP. They can create something together with us. They can own the cute cat, the fighters, the 5,000, the 155 fighters available there. So they can participate as a holder. They can participate as the developers. Like we have one of our holders also involved in our game dev by designing Kuga Bass, and we also have some of our holders also trying to be active on testing our games, give us the feedback. So everyone is welcome to enter Kugaverse ecosystem, even though like without owning the Kuga NFTs collection in Ethereum, you are welcome. Like just whether you're just playing Kuga Bass, Raymond, and Abstract, whether you're just playing Miyohala and grinding a card there, whether just hanging out with Samir on Abstract stream and give him some tips, and whether like you're just hanging out in Gero group chat on X without owning Kuga Bass, sorry, without owning Kuga NFT, you just chill there, throw some meme, throw some jokes, and throw some harami jokes there as well. For me, that's okay. So
Throw
we are
some
welcome.
biryani as well, bro.
Yeah.
Biryani, Nancy, get up.
That's what I really love, building building Kuga is how fun is it, like the experience that we have, especially me. I'm the founder, I'm the builder myself, like even though like I'm not spending my time enough for community, but whenever I drop something, they really excited, like we drop game clip, we drop a meme, we drop everything. They are really excited to interact, to engage. And yeah, I think that's the things that might become the real value of being Kuga. Be active, and be supportive, be creative, be constructive, because like we understand that Kuga is not only belong to me, Jipo. Kuga is belong to everyone here who believe in us. So I mean, okay, I think that's all. Like we've already got like almost 1 hour, so we still have maybe like we have another minute on. Let's open live, Q&A sessions like for another 10 minutes. So how we will run it, like maybe like I will see on the chat, or maybe like invite some of you guys, if you want to talk or we want to ask something from me or Joshua or Kiro or Samir here, please raise your hand and you can
Sweet.
ask your question, and we will love
We
to answer.
got
Samir,
'Samir.
Samir, you
Yeah.
want to ask
11,165
something?
points.
Nah,
Let
nah,
me get the
don't
new
ask me anything.
new
But
skin, y'all.
just
We get the
drop
new
your
skin. Let's
comment if you
go.
cannot speak in the comment section. I'll pick it up for you and
We're
ask
playing
Gpa.
Cougar Bash right
But
now, as they talk about.
till it happens,
Super dope game.
let's talk about the whole topic of Kuga coin, right? Because there was a lot of FUDs about Kuga. So can we talk about this real quick? And
Yes,
I,
yes.
Yes, great.
I have
Cray, we have two questions up top. Jeepa and Cray, we have two questions up top. How abstract and base interoperate? How are they interoperable for our Kuga Bash game? And is it a utility token for Kuga Bash?
Okay, for this question, I will answer that. So we talk about interoperability. We have it's caused confusion a lot. I mean, like when we announced it on base, even like abstract teams reaching me on Telegram and asking. So they curious about
Bro, this is dope.
the user experience, like,
Oh, this
and
fire.
maybe like I know, like maybe it's just speculations that they didn't know that our NFTs collection is already an Ethereum first. That's one. So that's our homework. We need to share more about our Kuga NFT collections. It's exists, it's already there. So we are not a new collection on Abstract. We are one of the, builders that stay from the last cycles, 3 years, for 3 years. We already there, and we build in Abstract because we believe on the visions that they can help us on reaching a real consumer, because that's the most important for our product, especially our games, Kuga Bass. If we can have a real consumer that real consuming, so that's the goal. So that's good for our business and good for our sustainability on our ecosystem, because I've talked to a lot of gaming chains
Ah,
before Abstract,
didn't mean to do that, y'all.
like almost every game chain, and then after I met Luca in Korea, he answered like most of the gaming chains um offering the same things. They always offering like you going to have a high speed transactions, a really quick, a really fast process transactions for your game, almost similar, something like that. But then Luca have a different answer. This gaming, another gaming chains never talk about consumer, how we can get, how we can make, our games be consumed, not only be played because we given them a real money, money, like free money. So Luca saying like, come build an abstract, and I can make sure we might be not that fast as another blockchain gaming blockchains, but I will answer you that we can, we can bring your game into the real consumer. So it's about the distributions to the real consumer, and based on the track record, based on Luca track records, it's believable. Like he's been leading Pachi Penguin. He has a he has the experience on a selling thing before in the past, and so that's why start from that point. Then we bold the decisions that we make a bold decision. We're going to bring Kuga Bass on abstract. That's it. And then talking about the interoperability, why you launching coin on base instead of abstract first? Like many people will think like it's all about the liquidity that they have compared to any blockchains. But to be honest, it's not something like that. So why we are not launching on abstract? Because first we need to make sure that because we launched this coin will be like we the first thing that we want to give is our Kuga NFT holders, which is like in Ethereum with the EVM wallet. So it's more easier to us to deploy it on Base wallet because it's almost feasible. There will be like no migrating because we see, I don't know, like maybe in the future there will be change on the abstractable wallet, but it's kind of like different, like like abstractable wallet and compare with any Ethereum layer 2 wallet. So that's why like we choose Base. And then also we kind of like want to explore more people, more community to be involved in our Kugaverse ecosystem. So um, in the abstract, we will still have Kugabas being fun. We will make Kugabas one of the beautiful games that ever built an abstract, and we will also have a mechanism of rewarding people playing Kugabas on abstract. We will have an NFT collection and abstract by playing Kugabas on the future. It's already there on our white paper. You guys can see and learn about that. And we have Kit here, and also one of our game dev, Fachan here. So they working like nonstop. They working nonstop every single day, like 9 to 7, like almost 24 hours for Fachan because he came in the morning working for the game, and then at the night he's also working with Kid on implementing the smart contract. So don't you guys, worry about what we are doing because we will, we will distribute everything like we have in every product, in every ecosystem, in every chains that we are playing with. So Kugabas will have their own spot on abstract chain. Our coin will have its own spot, its own utility on the whole Kugaverse ecosystem. So maybe let's move to another questions.
Cool. All right. Next question, Gpod. Thank you for that.
Mhm.
Now, question: how abstract games will benefit the Kuga holder? So, King Jack, I answered that in my own way as I could. How can abstract how we can make abstract players buy Kugas? Um, Now we're gonna expand on that kind of what I was inferring when I said that Kuga Bash accumulates XP. GPOC, can you tell us how abstract games will benefit the Kuga holders? I think that's a little confusing. How abstract games will benefit? So how
Maybe like
will
how
our
Kuga
games
Bass,
on abstract?
how Kuga Bass will benefit the Kuga holders, yeah?
Yes, yes. And how can we make abstract players buy Kugas, get interested in Kuga Bash?
Yeah, first the simple thing that we will have is the special skins. That's how people thinks like the real consumer thing when playing games. So every Kuga holders, if you own Kuga and you connect your wallet in our Kuga launcher, so we will update our launcher so you can connect your MetaMask wallet into the Abstract Global Wallet there via our launcher, and you will have your Kuga there. detect it, and you will have the exclusive skin. When I talk about exclusive skin, of course, it's will not only about the cosmetic. So for now, in the beta, we for the regular player, Kuga Bass, you have a default life, right? We put it 9 because cat have 9 lives. But if you Kuga holders, you will have more. So it's easier for you to grind the level to beat the boss if you own Kuga. So that's a really, it might be like a very I don't know. It's a very cheaty, I don't know, for Kuga holder, but that's how we reward the loyalty from our Kuga holders. They need to be more stronger. They need to be more exclusive. They need to be more, rewarded. So that's why that's the first thing. And then second things, we will have a competitions. We will have the title soon. So we will still cooking about the competition, and then we have a big partner that will also supporting us, Game CG. We just announced that last week. When we launch Google Bass first, there'll be like campaign, there'll be like competition with a real reward maybe in the futures. But with the game CG, there'll be like activations for our players. We hope that we can bring more players to come from another chain, another gaming guild to come play our Kuga Bass on Abstract. So it's good for Abstract ecosystem to have more people, more user, and then for Kuga holders, there'll be more rewarding mechanism there. I can give the alpha. I can't give the alpha right now because we're still cooking, and we will drop it soon in the announcement when we are ready for the launch. But the alpha will be like the Kuga holder we eat good.
Kuga holder, we eat good. All right, guys. So get a Kuga. I just bought a Kuga this morning. My first white-haired samurai Kuga, and it was only like $50 USD. And if Kuga holders are gonna eat good, might as well get in
Hmm.
and have some fun.
Yo,
But
but there's
remember,
another question. Can I ask it?
of course. Oh, really quick, Samir. Just want to say one more thing about the Kuga floor. There was 30 Kugas to 0.03 yesterday. Today, there's 8. Why and how? Jace Ryan, Meet Nippy ecosystem. Atama, Chibis minted. They swept because they did a game for minters. And those minters, they won up to 12 Kugas. So now they had to buy the Kugas off the floor to give to those winners. So remember, guys, I didn't mint a Chibi Atama. I've been away at work. I don't mint. I don't buy NFTs when I'm traveling. But it is important to thank Jace Ryan, raid and retweet every freaking Kuga that you see on the timeline won by the new Chibi holder minters. I throw them in our group chat. This is how we build community, guys. It is not difficult. You don't need to hire an agency. I am very passionate about this. If we lead with gratitude, thank you, Jace Ryan, Meet Nippy, Taryn, for including Kuga in your giveaways, growing our ecosystem, sweeping our floor. Meet our new members in the group chat, comment, show them love. That's how we build Kuga. There is no secret. It is so easy. If you're here to build, you will listen to me. Samir,
What?
Yo, yo, what?
Okay,
Oh,
maybe like let's move to another questions
all
because
right.
we already like almost more than 1 hour. Like I need to respect the Joshua times here as well. Like I know like we used to talk like more than an hour in a community space, but yeah, we need to close this soon, and we will have more. We will have more Kuga talk in the futures. So you guys don't you worry. Like I'll be here. I'm enough cooking on the kitchens. I mean like I'm already unleashed, man. Like is Paul here speaking for you, and And yeah, maybe like let's move to last questions.
Yeah,
Last but
yeah.
not least,
That will be
and
the
then
last one.
yeah, and then answer, and
Yeah,
then
and
let's wrap, and let's have another Cougar talk
all
next
right, all
week
right,
or
all right.
two.
I
Yeah.
respect it. I respect
Hmm.
everyone's time and presence in here. And that question, I think Cray can answer it better since Cray and Birlon have been handling the coin and TGE and tokenomics. So the question is, can you explain the utility and use cases of the coin token and how it can benefit for the long-term holders?
Yeah, then I will let you, Gray. I'll give your first stage here. Answer that.
I guess me. Wait.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
hear you.
Cool,
Okay.
cool.
Like honestly, I really want to answer this, but it's a lot, and it's gonna take some time if I really need to break down all of that. So, I think we're going to have another space when we just talk all about the token, all about the coins, all about coin. So I think, but hey, but Samir, that's a really great question, and I'll look into that. I'll take some notes so we can answer that later on when we talk about the token, because everybody's waiting about the token. Everybody's hyped about.
Hey, Craig,
Everybody's.
really
Yes,
quick,
sir.
really quick, Craig. I wanted to just get, we're here for this. We need to know just a few sentences of coin right now. Right now, here and now. We're not leaving until you give us some good shit.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
bro, we have to make people bullish on us, bro. Do it.
All right.
Just like, what is it and what do we need to do as a community? You know,
I mean, as a community, okay. So, I mean, the the Kuga token is like buying coin itself isn't like a requirement. Like, let me repeat, you don't have to buy a single token like to be the part of like the Kuga family. Like, whether you're collecting our NFTs, playing Kuga the Kuga Bash, or just cheering about us, like as a supporter. I mean, you already are the part of the Kuga family, and I believe that, and I believe that the Kuga coin, like, I mean, hold on, let me take you back. Like, we started Kuga in like deep, like on the bear market, like when and NFTs are, like forgotten, like skepticism was everywhere. Like, but here's the thing, like tough times reveal character. Like I've watched this team pour their heart into this and sacrificing sleepless nights and like pushing boundaries. Like, shout out to Gpaw, like when no one was even like watching. So I mean, the Kuga coin is just not a product. It's a conviction, guys. And I'm proud, like, to stand, like, we're proud, like, to have this. Just think it like this. It's the Kuga coin perfects the whole ecosystem of Kuga. Like, I mean, it aligns with our journey. Like, if you are collecting NFTs, if that's your passion, collect our NFTs. If that is your passions, like, play our games, if that's what you want to, and you can buy our token if like that's what you're into. If you believe in us, if you believe in our future. But let me ask you this: I mean, when Kuga evolves into something bigger, like when this ecosystem becomes a home as a whole, like there's the game, there's a token, there's the NFTs, like when this ecosystem becomes a home for thousands, or even if not like hundreds of thousands more, will you look back and say, "Oh, I was there from the beginning"? Like, I mean, Kuga isn't here just to like stay. I mean, we're here to like grow, to innovate, and like, yeah, we're here to stay. We're here to grow, and I hope you guys will still be
I love
with us.
that. Great. Remember, Pingu gave the opportunity for non-pudgy holders to be a part of Pingu. I think Kuga parallels that opportunity to proliferate the Kuga, right? You don't you led with you don't need to own a Kuga to be a part of the
Yes,
community.
that's the point,
So
bro.
how will coin give the opportunity for non-holders to be a part of the community? And is that a purpose? Is that a use case of coin or no? It's okay if it's not.
Oh, I think GPaw can answer this better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But really quick, um, Cray, I understand that coin will be rewarded to holders, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Great. So off bat, a call to action would be hold a Kuga, right? Hold a Kuga. Now, can you give us a hint as to what we need to do? Do we need to do anything? Is it a snapshot? Is it a claim? Is it an airdrop? What do we need to do? Do we need to pre-sell, pre-mint? Do we need to be active on the Discord? Do we need to subscribe to notifications on X? Kugaverse account? Tell us what we need to do.
I mean, there will be claim and snapshots, and you know what, guys? I think, yeah, but obviously you need to get into our Discord and everything, like connect with us, like wait for the future announcements and all that stuff. I want you guys to actually come on, communicate with us, connect with us, just get into the space, talk with everyone, and get to know each other. And yeah, I mean, if you
I love that, Craig.
yeah, I mean, if you believe
And
in if
that's
you
why
believe
I
in
appreciate you talking, because now we know who you are. Now we can meet you, and I hope to see you more often in the group
oh,
chat,
don't worry, you're going to see
but
me a lot,
also
bro.
hear your voice. Yeah, and hear your voice, bro. Like, you have a great voice. And like I said, you sound like someone I want to hang out with, someone I want to stream with. So as you get alpha and as you're permitted to share alpha, don't be shy. Don't apologize. We need to know. Otherwise, you will lose our attention.
All I can say is just, guys, stay tuned and you know follow us. You know, like if you guys want to follow Gpaw, follow Gero, follow everyone on the Kuga team. Like, join our Discord. I mean, that's all I can say for now. I mean, I bet you understand, Gero.
So I want to say
uh,
so we're gonna have a dedicated space only for coin in the future. So can you like is this coming in this week or the next week or when it's coming? Because people really want
I
to know
mean,
about the coin.
like I will just give you guys a hint because it's already public there in our white paper. You guys can learn about the utility of coin. Of course, it's a reward for Kugaverse ecosystem holder, which is like us, Kuga NFT holders, which is like the OG community that came and support and been here for a long time and playing our games and using PFP, using Kuga PFP on the Twitter. That's the reward for you guys. So that's how the first thing that we think like when we have a plan to launch coin, and then of course that we will launch coin with the real utility because we know that a lot of like almost every day there will be like 100 new coin launch in Solana, in Base, and Abstract. Even Abstract have a Daedalus meme coins, but we are here because coin narrative it's not just came this year's, like we have King Jack, Hero, and then Samir knows here every Kuga holders that we will have the token coin coming, and then we just have the confidence, we have the confidence to tell anybody in the public that this is our ecosystem token, and they will this token will have the real utility instead of just being our, I would say, culture token. Like Luca is called Pengu as a culture coin. We will say this also our culture coin, but with more utility, especially for our Kugaverse system. The things that we've been building for 2 years, will be like how we reward our new upcomer, new players, and then new participator, new creators, our NFT holders in TGE, and then we will have the more utility in the futures. Like in the white paper, we wrote about the incentive distributions, like based on our revenue models. So we act as a Google app, as a company. We grow together. You guys have the part to help us grow as the real company, building a real product, a real business. And with coin, we will distribute our incentive based on every revenue that we have in the futures.
Hey G,
Mhm.
I love that. That is everything right there. What you just said in those 3 sentences. GPOT, we need a space to talk about the white paper because we know no one reads. Pinned to the top is the hour ago pinned white paper version 1. We need a space next week to talk about this white paper GPOT and only this white paper. We need to make sure everybody knows this version 1 before we evolve to version 2. Cray, can you accept the co-host invite from GPA? GPA, can you co-host Cray right now for the culture? Right now, Cray, accept this co-host, please. It will be on the recorded space so people know who you are. These are the
Yes,
three,
sir.
right? GPA is gaming, Kiro is a community, and Cray is coin. Remember, GPA, we could call coin a culture coin, but I'm here to call it a cartel coin, okay?
You can call whatever you want about coin, but we are here to stay. We are here to fight for it because we are Kuga. We always fight. So I hear a lot of FUD, but I don't really care about that because that's one of our tagline. We have here in our office FUD, Fight Unite Dominate.
One asset engaged community member is better than one whale holder. And I agree with that. But ¿por qué no los dos?
I don't
I
I don't understand what
I
that's
hold.
meaning.
What is
Oh,
that,
okay.
bro?
It means that
Why not bot?
it means that you're right. It means that an asset engaged, like you could have owned one Kuga and be in our space, in our group chat, in our Discord, playing and streaming. That's more valuable to me than a whale.
You can call whatever you want about coin, but we are here to stay. We are here to fight for it because we are Kuga. We always fight. So I hear a lot of FUD, but I don't really care about that because that's one of our tagline. We have here in our office FUD, Fight Unite Dominate, printed in a big poster. I put that on a wall to always remember that FUD built us. FUD saved us into our state right now. So yeah, man. I mean, like, let's have another conversations focusing on talking about our coin, talking about our Cougar Bass, talking about Cougar Rumble Arena. So this is not our last space. This is not the last Cougar talk. We will have more, and then yeah, it's more than 1 hour. And thank you. I would say thank you, Joshua. Need to move need to jump off earlier. He's saying to be on the DM. That's okay. I really appreciate him with the time. And thank you so much for everyone here coming. Also, we will have more guests coming to see, to chill our Kuga here in the space. If you guys can, if you guys can have someone to invite, don't you guys worry. Let's speak, let's talk with them, talk about our Kugaverse ecosystem, talk about our culture, talk about our community. Even like you guys can invite some of project as well. Let's invite our friends Shinsoku, and then I'll also expand our friendship with another project like HiPO. Recently I see some of you guys talk about that. I would love to connect because I always love to have a new friends. And then,
GPA,
mhm.
you connect with Hypeo by buying a Hypeo, all right? Now, GPA, I love what you mentioned about inviting new friends. This very space, the ROI, the return of investment of this hour and a half, I've added at least 2 new Kuga PFPs to the group chat. That's huge. That's huge for me. That is
that's
real ROI
that's
for me
huge for us.
because it's huge for us because there's a tweet I shared to the Kuga founders group chat. It said, hot take. Let me see this. I said it shares to the Kuga captains actually. It says, hot take. One asset engaged community member is better than one whale holder. And I agree with that. But ¿por qué no los dos?
I don't I
I
don't understand what
I
that's
hold.
meaning.
What is
Oh,
that though?
okay. It means that
Why not bot?
it, it it means that you're right. It means that an asset engaged, like you could have owned one Kuga and be in our space, in our group chat, in our Discord, playing and streaming. That's more valuable to me than a whale because the whale holding a Kuga in silence is great. I love that. But having a person that owns a single Kuga that PFPs it and shares Kuga Bass streams with all of our abstract community, hops on spaces, shoots the shit with us in the group chat, is a real person, builds community. We need both, but give me that engaged asset holder anytime. These spaces connect us with those PFPs that I've never met before, those new members, those new holders, and we will lose them if we don't engage, if we don't play. So remember, guys, we'll be here same time, same place. I'm lying. We'll be here next week at a different time, at a different place. But GPA, we need to be here next week.
Let's go.
So GPA, I'll let you take it away.
Okay, so let's all for tonight because it's already almost midnight as well from ours. So thank you so much, guy, for your time here. I hope you guys enjoy and hope you guys can maybe like spend your time to read our white paper. In case you are not reads, that's okay. Like just be in our space next time and let's talk about that. So that's the Kuga talk for today, and thank you so much. It's almost like 1 hour and a half, and then we'll meet soon. And we're all going to fight it and fight Unite Dominate. Let's go.
Shout out to
Shout
Mess.
out.
Always shout out to Mess.
Yeah.
See
Love
you,
you,
See you,
Mess.
Mouse. We
mess.
love you, bro.
R-
And yeah, babe, I
Yeah.
just want to say, just it will take 15 seconds. And if you have any question, leave it in the Discord and tag Cray, Birlan, Jipa, Kiro, me, so we will be able to answer you.
You're very
Yep.
welcome, guys.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go and let's wrap. Bye. Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you for joining.
Yes, Sirski. That was the Cougar team just got done going over the Cougar project. Which this is the game that we're playing right here. This is Cougar Bash beta testing. Beta version ain't testing. This is the beta version that is available to play right now. It is going to be compatible to your abstract wallet here soon. Abstract NFT coming as well. It's just like a battle pass or something maybe. But stay tuned for more. Man,